What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TyMoore Tech. I'm TyMoore, and today we're talking about some technology in a new segment I like to call Do You Need It? If you've known me for any length of time, or you've been watching my videos for a while, you might have realized I have a little bit of an Apple bias. I mean, personally, I prefer Honeycrisp. No, but seriously, I really enjoy Apple products, and I can't think of many that I wouldn't want to have. But I don't own a lot of them because they're a little bit pricey, or I might not have quite the use for them. But it just so happened, Apple has come out with a product that I think would be really handy for myself to have, and I really wanted to get my hands on one. So I was able to get one at a discounted price, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the Apple MagSafe Duo Charger. I've been using this for a couple weeks now and found that I really do enjoy it. So we're going to talk about a couple of the things I enjoy and whether or not it's something you ought to consider buying. Who is this charger for? I want to say this charger is for anybody who uses an iPhone and travels. What's really nice about this thing is it's very compact. You can fold it up and the magnets stick together in a very satisfying way. Yeah, that feels awesome. It sounds awesome. It's going to stay compact like that. The cord comes out so you're not twisting a cord around to try to tie it around. The cord is in the box, obviously. You can pack this anywhere. And it's got both chargers, so it's not dangling around if you're at a hotel or you're camping or something like that. It's a really convenient package. This sits on my nightstand most of the time, and I will definitely use this for traveling. My wife and I have a trip coming up that I'm planning to take this with us. This is going to work really well because both of us having iPhone 12 Pros, we're going to charge our phone on this, and the batteries last so long that we don't both need to charge our phone overnight. So this is going to be a really handy thing to have. If you're wondering, why are there two sides to it? This is for your Apple Watch. So that is where we start to distinguish whether or not this is something that you actually need. So first of all, to purchase this thing, it's going to probably require that you have an iPhone 12. This will charge an iPhone 11, iPhone 10, anything with the wireless charging. This is going to charge it. But the main feature of this charger is that MagSafe capability. So the sticking to the back of the phone, that snapping into place, securing it to the charger. So if you don't have an iPhone 12, this isn't going to make as much sense because it's just a really nice wireless charger. There are other nice wireless chargers that are going to hold your phone the same way. This does have kind of a nice soft textured feel, so your phone won't slide off as easily. But if your phone doesn't have the magnets, meaning it's not an iPhone 12, then it's not going to make as much sense for you. So, first stipulation, if you have an iPhone 12. If you don't have an iPhone 12, this probably doesn't make as much sense for you. Then, narrowing down that group even further, you're going to want to have an iPhone 12 and have an Apple Watch. So, you might be out already. If you don't have an iPhone 12, you don't have an Apple Watch, it's probably not going to make much sense to you. What's really slick about this thing is you've got one spot where a cord plugs in. The cord comes in the box. It is USB-C to Lightning. So the Lightning port goes right into here. And it's just one cord charging two devices. So you don't have to carry a bunch of stuff with you. It's just this and your cord and the charger. It's a really slick system. And because it's got this little thing, this will pop up and you can use your Apple Watch on nightstand mode. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably don't have an Apple Watch. If you do have an Apple Watch and you don't know what nightstand mode is, when you take it off your wrist and you stick it on there vertically like that so that the crown is sticking up, it will go to a different mode where it'll show you the time like it's a nightstand. So you've got an iPhone 12, you have an Apple Watch, and you need something like this, this makes a lot more sense. The last thing I will note about this thing, and it's probably the biggest separator in who's gonna buy this thing. Mind you, I told you, I'm a big Apple fanboy. I love Apple things. Had it not been for the big discount I got on this, I could not have justified purchasing it. So, this, you know what, why don't you think in your head, what seems like a reasonable price for this thing to cost? Go ahead. In my head, knowing what I know about Apple, knowing how convenient it would be, I could see it being priced at like $90. But there aren't enough digits on that number. This thing, new from the store, is going to cost you $130. It's nice. I wouldn't call it $130 nice. It might be worth all of those dollars for the material that you get. We'll see how well it holds up. But $130 on something that doesn't do a whole lot more than the cords in the box that your phone comes in is just a lot to spend. So I'm excited about this thing because I got a really good deal on one. But had it not been so big a discount, I wouldn't have purchased one of these. And like I said, I love Apple products. And I really wanted one of these, but I just couldn't justify it. So I would say the things that make this charger something that you're going to want are, number one, do you have an iPhone 12 with MagSafe? Number two, do you also have an Apple Watch? And finally, number three, do you have an extra $130 to buy something that is really cool and is really convenient, but isn't really necessary? I can't justify that purchase, but I have bought dumber things in my life, probably for more money. This isn't one that I would have. So if you can get a great deal on one of these, you might consider it. Or if you've got a bunch of disposable income that you want to spend money on, maybe with your Biden bucks, you want to spend $130 with your stimmy money on something like this. It is really convenient. I love it. I love that I have it. I would not have spent $130. Now, if you took this away from me and gave me my money back and said $130 to buy that charger, I would still say no. I can't justify it. Doesn't make sense. But it's sweet. So if you don't mind spending $130 on this charger, it's a really cool charger. That's it for this video, guys. If this is the first time you're hearing about the Apple MagSafe Duo charger, you probably don't need it. If you need it, I would love to hear it in the comments below why you need it. Maybe there's something I'm not thinking of. But I hope this was helpful. I hope that this helped to explain this MagSafe Duo charger a little bit. It is high quality. I do like it a lot. And so if you've got the money to spend on it, it's a really cool purchase. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would encourage you to do that right now. And go back and watch some of the other videos. We're trying to help people uncomplicate their complicated technology. I hope this is helpful to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.